Hello everyone, it's Realor. Unfortunately, my dear beloved girlfriend could not join me today because she was dealing with family and that had to take importance. So it's just me today. Yes, we're going to react today to the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct. And this is the first because I am trying a new approach by recording on my phone, which means I don't have to worry about losing my sound. And also, I am going to upload immediately to YouTube and then composite with the direct itself. So we'll take care of a few details. So let me get started. Let's see. Let's make the intro like so with my handy dandy screen shutter, like that. And here we go. We got ourselves a picture. All right. So here's what we're hoping. We're hoping for some Pauline action, or at least like a daughter of Pauline would be nice. The return of Diddy would be nice. Diddy Kong, thank you very much. Because there's only one good Diddy, thank you. And I'm just kind of like perplexed why they chose to show this when they still have Metroid Prime 4. And we also have to know more information about Pokemon ZA, but that's coming out in July, of course. So we don't have to worry about that. But that's at the tail end of July, which is frustrating, to say the least. So, this will be 15 minutes. Until 15 minutes. Talk about crazy. So, I, for one, kind of like am mixed with this console, the Switch 2. I feel like it's one of those kind of like growing pains kind of consoles where you have to deal with changes that are not exactly acceptable or I don't know, adaptable to our current society. It's a not problematic, but it's frustrating because we have to deal with knowing which games can actually contain the game versus ones that don't, and that will be more apparent as time goes along. So yeah, industry standard is not exactly customer standard. That's the unfortunate thing. So here's what I'm hoping for this game. I'm hoping for actual bananas, not just the stones that he collects, the stones that look like bananas. I've never heard of a monkey going from fruit to rock before as a food source. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. But I know there actually is vegetation in this world. I just don't know the extent of it all. And knowing that Odd Rock is probably Pauline's daughter, or is this a prequel to Donkey Kong? I don't know. What we do know is that a form of corrupted capitalism is involved because of a a business called Void Inc. And they are probably the ones to stop DK from actually having bananas. That's my thought. So, we have 10 minutes remaining until. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. And yeah, 15 minutes of content. I wonder what they're going to show. So what we've seen is that there are villains, and in order to awaken certain parts of the map, he has to whistle. Well, that's interesting. Okay, a sound power just kind of like awakens things. How does it all work? I'd like to know. Also, how far is too far in Bonanza? Because they're giving us a little too much freedom, if you think about it. You could basically plow through the entire world. So there's got to be some point where you can't go anymore. It's There's a lot of questions here. A lot of questions. Not a lot of answers, so let's see how many answers they answer. I mean, how questions they answer. Also, what's going to be the game that's going to be for the holiday season? That's what I'd like to know. Oh, by the way, these are blue glares? I'm not exactly incapable of sight. I'm nearsighted. But these help relieve the glare from my eyes, from my screen, from my laptop. So that way I don't get headaches. It's important. So, what can we do for this allotted time? What can we do? We have 8 minutes remaining. How many more Kongs are in this game? I saw candy in there, or is it like a diverse version of candy? Such a naughty word. Diverse. Kind of ruined. I'm also hoping that we get more from Cranky. I'd like to see Funky. Funky would be cool. We only have seen one little tiny bit of the map, and we only seen one little bit of dialogue. So they're going to show us something substantial here. And this is from the same people who made Super Mario Odyssey. And yet they do a lot of nods to the rare Donkey Kong. It's interesting. Quite interesting. I wonder how they're going to bridge everything. It's as I said, a lot of questions and a lot of answers. Future me, let's put on some music, shall we? That'd be nice. So we don't have to listen to silence. Because the fan, if I turned it on now, it would be very much heard. And it would make things a little more awkward. Yes. Quite. 6 minutes remaining. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. What can we do for 6 minutes? What can we do for 6? I also hope that they show us more about the Super Mario World movie. Eventually. 5 minutes. We're gonna need another direct for that, though. Maybe we might get news of another kind of direct during this one, since they're correlated. Or maybe they're going to have a direct specifically for Super Mario World. That would be nice. That would be quite nice. Still 5. Still 5. Okay. Let's see now. 5 minutes remaining. I've seen 2 movies since we've last seen each other. I've seen Ballerina, the newest John Wick film, which is unfortunately getting the same fate as Furiosa did for the Mad Max series. So it's quite unfortunate. I mean, it's a good film, and the character of Eve was a nice ally in the Continental Universe. I also saw The Phoenician Scheme by Wes Anderson, and that one's fun. It's very quirky, and it's just basically uses all of his tenets, and I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm basically watched that film instead of the remakes that have been popping up like a plague in today's world. Yes, both Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon remakes in the same freaking year. Oh goody. Severe lack of creativity. Severe lack. Oh, 3 minutes. Let's see what the people down at... Is it Nintendo EAD? I don't know, or is it Research and Development 1? I'm gonna have to look into this, since I am Mr. Smash after all. It's important. It's quite important. Oh, just so you know, I'm also working on another video. I'm currently in the process of working on the script for Apple Galaxian. So hold tight on that. And then after that, we're going to jump into Pac-Man. It's gonna be crazy. Quite crazy. Hmm, 2 minutes remaining. Alright. Let's see now. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-da-da-bim. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-dim. Ba-da-da-dim, ba-da-da-bim. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da-dim. Ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. Ba-da-dee-ba-da-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ba-da-dee-dee-ba-da-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-ba-da-dee-dee. Do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Bow, bow, bow. Got jungle japes on the brain. Pretty fitting. Quite fitting. Oh, one more minute! One more minute! Alright! Alright. Come on, come on. He's a leader of the bunch, so learn it. Oh! We're almost there. We're almost to 6 o'clock! Let's see how the universe changes because of this game. I wonder how this will affect Super Mario World, you know? Since they've made some choices in the last movie that happened in the games. So it's 6 o'clock. We're at 6 o'clock now. And it is live, don't you worry. Don't you worry. It is quite live. Come on.
When the world felt so cruel and
Come on.
weak, when the hole looked so dark
Come on.
and deep, hard as rock, cold as stone, I was scared alone. Then your beat showed the way.
Come on.
To
Load. Oh wow! Hot. There she is!
Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground. As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock, but it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline.
What?
Now,
It actually is Pauline?
And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted.
Yeah, this sounds
by
like
reaching the
a
planet
retcon.
Kong. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure.
I'm so confused. Because Cranky
The story
Kong
takes
is in
place
this
in the
game,
underground world, where the scenery changes the deeper you go.
and he would know
Some
about
layers
Pauline.
are so spectacular
This is so
that it's hard to
confusing.
believe you're underground. DK can run, jump, and climb through each environment.
How does
Using
this
his
work
incredible
canonically?
physical prowess, you can freely move in any direction.
don't get it.
But that's not all. Almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash, and bash. You can even do this to a massive rock formation.
Oh my
You know,
lord.
if you want. As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas known as Banandium gems. More on those later. Let's take a look at some of the things this Kong can do. Punch,
Punch, yeah.
smash enemies, walls, the ground, and
Okay.
most things you can get your hands on with incredible force. Destruction can lead to discoveries, so set off a chain reaction and see what happens. Dive
Dive
punch.
punch. Okay.
Unleash a powerful punch.
Well, it certainly will add to
directly down.
his
How
moveset in
deep you punch
Smash.
into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain. Roll forward. Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring. Combine this with punches and jumps
that's
to
certainly
really
amazing.
mix things up. Hand slap.
Hand slap. Oh yeah.
Make some noise to collect scattered items. Or detect hidden objects using sonar.
Oh wow.
You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied. Tear off. Grab a chunk of terrain and
There you go.
tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items. And
Turnips.
even tear chunks
There actually
off
are
your
turnips in this game.
Swing. Grab a chunk and swing it to attack. Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease. Or smash spiky thorns. Chunk jump. Use a chunk to double jump.
Yep,
This will
that's
help you reach
basically
new heights.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Throw. Throw a chunk. Or aim at a target like this. Throwing a boom rock
His
or gold
entire
can have
environment is
explosive
his weapon.
effects.
That's
If you throw
crazy.
chunks made of softer material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up. serve. This lets you ride on chunks,
I mean, it's clever.
speed up, and aim for smaller enemies to knock them away. Make music. The power of Pauline's singing will help show you the way. It can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind.
What's someone?
You never know what you'll discover in the underground world. So carve your own path with DK's abilities.
Hey, I like the music. Whoa.
The many layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants.
Whoa!
Mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong and his companion
Rambi.
are also venturing through the layers of the world. Then there are the giant
This is so
elders
weird.
who
This
call
must be like
the underground
an,
world home.
an alternate universe.
They're said to possess ancient Bonanza powers.
Is that,
By learning their Bonanza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform!
Whoa!
With incredible destructive power, even hard terrain poses no problem. Plow through the world and smash as much as possible with the powerful Kong Bonanza! Plus, DK can transform into a zebra. He's as speedy as he is strong.
What?
He can even breeze over water or crumbling pathways. That's the swift Zebra Bonanza! Oh yeah! He can also
Gorillas
turn
turning
into
into
an ostrich.
zebras?
A flying ostrich! Spread your wings and soar through the sky!
What?
You can use updrafts to gain more air. Then drop egg bombs from great heights to send enemies scattering. That's right.
What
it's
the heck?
Ostrich Bonanza.
That's crazy!
Bonanza transformations don't last forever though. You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Bonanergy. You're not limited to when or where you transform, and you can swap between transformations. So get creative and use them as you adventure to the planet core. Standing in our hero's way is the Void Company, the
Yep, the
mightiest
Void
mining
Company.
operation both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works to create
Grumpy
gigantic
Kong?
corporate soldiers.
But like I said,
Kong is responsible
corrupt
for
capitalism.
subterranean info gathering, while Void Kong
Oh,
is
Poppy
in charge
Kong.
of the whole company.
Is that the
This
bad big
nefarious
baddie?
crew
The
is
main
responsible
baddie? Not King
for the
Kong?
banana-stealing
King
maelstrom
Kong
of
Rool.
Naked Eye, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Void Code blocked off all the routes to the lower layers, so no one could reach them. DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes. So use all the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes. By defeating them, giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world. Found throughout the underground world are golden bananas called Bonandium gems.
Uh-huh.
They're not always visible though. Sometimes they're buried in the walls, the ground, and other
Yeah,
places.
this music is really good for
There
Donkey
are a
Kong.
whole bunch to find.
But the
You can also
canon is
obtain
all
these
sorts
gems
of weird
by
now.
completing challenges in the ruins.
All
throughout
sorts
your
of
adventure.
weird.
Let's do this!
Challenges include time-limited battles, courses where you'll need clever solutions. Side-scrolling stages, and more.
Wow.
Keep
This
your
is
eyes
like
peeled to
both
find the Bananza
3D
chips.
and 2D. That's
There are plenty of
crazy.
ruins to discover, so give them a try.
Holy crap.
As you collect Bananza gems, you'll gain skill points. These can be used to increase stats such as your max health,
Huh.
the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn new skills. There are all sorts of items to find as you explore. Bananza chips are shaped like slices of banana. And they can be traded for Bananza gems at the chip exchange.
Wow.
These gold nuggets
It's
are
like Super Mario Sunshine even.
You can exchange gold for
Weird.
useful items at the stuff shop. There are
Melon
fossils too.
juice.
Good one.
Huh.
Trade these for different fashions at local style shops. Just open the closet and customize the perfect fits for
Yeah, this
Donkey
is definitely
Kong and
Super Mario
Pauline.
Odyssey.
Or even change up your
This is
fur
so
color. No
confused.
look is too much for Donkey
The
Kong.
canon is all weird now.
Almost every article of clothing comes with its own benefits, so mix and match your look to suit the situation.
This is
If
so
you find a treasure
weird.
chest buried in the ground, crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Bananza gems or fossils. Their locations will be marked on your map. Pretty helpful for finding collectibles. You can also see which fossils and Bananza gems you collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion. There's plenty more to do in the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and
Wow.
enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed. And enjoy listening to tunes with the music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies.
Hey, a disc.
When it comes to moving
Donkey
between
Kong.
layers, subterranean
DK.
fields have your back.
Please,
These
please honor
elevators
Grand
will
Kirkhope.
help you
Kirkhope.
easily move
Blech,
between
Kirkhope.
layers you visited at any time. And if you get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Teleport there.
Teleport? Oh, teleport. Weird.
In photo mode, you can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics. Get a photo like this, or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately to buddy up in local co-op play. As Pauline, you can unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controllers. You can also copy the material of nearby terrain to give your vocals even more texture. By working together, even tough enemies don't stand a chance. This game also supports Game Share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can join on their own system. It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system. Plus, you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using Game Share via Game Chat. If you need a little help with all the platforming action, Assist Mode is the way to play. It guides you in the right direction halves the damage you receive, and more. Assist mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can be. Outside of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist. Rotate to paint.
Weird.
Carve material. Or add some back on.
Weird.
You can even change the lighting and add delectable banana effects.
Oh, wow.
Give it a try and sculpt to your heart's content. This game also supports amiibo accessories.
It supports Amiibo.
A new Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo figure is also on the way. Scanning it unlocks Pauline's diva dress. By scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear. Every other amiibo released up to this point is also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres like these.
Let's get us DK. I love to sing more than anything. I have this dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream. We're breaking through, down to the heart, no stopping us now. Get up, DK, inside the storm. I found the key,
Join the powerful Donkey Kong and the talented singer Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet Core.
Weird.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I am so confused.
Available July 17th, only on Nintendo Switch 2.
That is so weird.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
Wow. Well, that was it, guys. That was all sorts of crazy. Wow.